Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome back to a new XRP analysis on the current situation today. What to expect today? What's going on right now? And just in general, I'll try to make you leave this video with enough information and with enough context to be able to trade today, or at least know what's going on with the price of XRP. So that's what we're going to do. I hope you all had a great weekend. And well, talking about XRP, first of all, to my knowledge, there's no specific fundamentals we need to talk about right now. Obviously, last week we had some important fundamentals and some bullish fundamentals, but outside of that, I mean, yeah, maybe there's still some leftover momentum and leftover hope from the SEC XRP ETF acknowledgement, but most of that and most of the news that we have seen last week is, in my opinion, already priced in. Now, talking about the analysis, talking about the technicals, because I think that's where most of the value lays right now. So far, so good. If you watch my previous two videos on Saturday and Sunday, what I told you is that I thought it was more likely with the start of the weekend, or with the start of the week, excuse me, because of a huge number of circumstances, but mostly because of the low volume and the likelihood that Bitcoin would start with a bit of a pullback. What we said is that that XRP would pull back in this level between 2.65 and 2.6 first. And then the main question is, and this is what we talked about yesterday, and my final conclusion was, I think the breakout will hold. But ultimately, looking at the 12-hour time frame here, excuse me, the big question for XRP is, and I 100% encourage you to think about this yourself as well, is this 2.65, 2.6 level actually strong enough to facilitate support? Because that's what we want. We want to find support here, because that means that we formed some sort of a new structure, because the structure before this was a very tight and boring consolidation between 2.6, but more often between like 2.5 and 2.35. And we want to stay on top of 2.65, which is technically a very strong level, so that we can actually consolidate up here and get that move into 2.95 and $3. So this is what happens if we are actually able to hold the support level. And this is also what I expect, right? This is what I've told you on Saturday. This is what I've told you on Sunday. So far, we have seen the move down. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. So far, the touch is great, right? I mean, there's a huge amount of confluences at 2.65. You have some specific liquidity there, but you also have the 382 fib of this move up, and you have some EMAs there on high time frames, right? So therefore, getting a reaction like this, getting the reaction we're getting so far, which is a good reaction, is normal. The thing though is, and that's definitely something you need to know about over the course of today, the volume is actually only up 8%. All right, volume has not really entered the market yet, and volume for XRP is up 8%. Volume for Bitcoin is up 25%. And then outside of that, what we're also seeing is that the open interest, the leverage momentum for XRP is dropping down. So what that means is that XRP is more correlated and more dependent on Bitcoin. So we not only have to take into account the fundamentals of XRP and think about, well, is Ripple fundamentally strong enough to actually hold the support level? We also have to think about Bitcoin, right? Will Bitcoin hold this support level at 95,000? Yes or no? Because if Bitcoin starts to drop down into 93,000, given the weakness of XRP specifically right now, XRP will fall back down, and that is a possibility. Now, given the fact that, first of all, I think that Ripple fundamentally still has some strength, has a very strong technical support level, and I actually think it's most likely that Bitcoin will hold support here. So I still think it's most likely that, we might actually, with more volatility today, spike down into 2.55 and 2.6, but I do think we're going to hold this breakout, and I think we can eventually also get that move into 2.95. So yeah, that's the context that you need to know. I came to this conclusion based on that context, but think about it yourself as well, all right? In the end, the best analysis is always your own, so make sure you're as informed as possible, and I'll be back with a brief update in my middle of the day market update. So hopefully I'll see you there. For now, thank you for watching, take care, and bye.